After the first 20 games of the season, we've been treated to a different start to the NBA as usual. The 2022-2023 champion Denver Nuggets have been great, of course, behind two-time MVP Nikola Jokic, while we've had dark horse teams like the Timberwolves and Magic close to the top of their conference. We've also seen the debut of the in-season tournament in attempts to care more about the season than fans have before, which has been surprisingly exciting. But even after all this, the main prize is what happened in the end, and that's the Larry O'Brien Trophy given at the end of the season. Here we'll talk about what teams have the best chance and my prediction on who will win the NBA championship. The Denver Nuggets are coming off a historic championship led by the most nonchalant athlete we've ever seen, even more than the robot himself, Kawhi Leonard. A team with the two-time MVP Nikola Jokic, all-star caliber player in Jamal Murray, a certified bucket in Michael Never Swing the Rock Porter Jr., and great role players under a great coaching system in Michael Malone. They're primed to go back-to-back barring injuries. Seeing their run last year, I know I'm not alone in thinking that would be fun to see again. Now we got a team that made the biggest offseason acquisition, and that's the Milwaukee Bucks, led by their own two-time MVP and Defensive Player of the Year, Giannis Antetokounmpo. They made a blockbuster trade in getting Damian Lillard, and they look like the next best duo since Shaq and Kobe. They combined for almost half the team's points per game, while having players on the side doing what's best for the team, like shooters in Chris Middleton and Malik Beasley, and defensive maestros in Brook Lopez and Bobby Portis. Now they did lose a key player in Jrue Holiday, but it looks like they filled that hole and have what it takes to win it all at the end. Speaking of off-season acquisitions, the Boston Celtics made some great moves to hopefully put them over the top this season. They traded for Jrue Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis to help with backcourt scoring and rim protection to pair with Al Horford. They did lose Marcus Smart and Malcolm Brogdon as a result of these deals, but you want to do all you could to take you back to the finals. With one of the best players in the league in Jason Tatum, another superstar in Jaylen Brown, and now with championship experience and leadership they've gotten, I'm not opposed to seeing the Celtics lift up the trophy and Tatum start his legacy as one of the greatest Celtics to ever play. And now, after trusting the process for about 7 years, it looks like the 76ers are back on track after a rollercoaster offseason. With the James Harden drama tucked away now, it's time for the reigning MVP Joel Embiid to finally take that next step and prove he's on the same par as the great bigs. With an amazing young co-star in Tyrese Maxey that's averaging 27 and 7, key veterans like Pat Bev, Tobias Harris, Robert Covington, and Nicholas Batum, they could have the pieces to take it all the way this season. If they can stay away from second-round exit Joel Embiid and fourth-quarter Nick Batum, shout out Blue Bucks clan, then they have a good chance. Of course, there are more teams that may have a chance, like the Lakers, Clippers, Suns, and Warriors, but I don't believe these teams are as complete as the ones we've previously talked about. The Lakers don't have a great defensive big that can take the heat off Anthony Davis when they play another team with a great big, like the Nuggets or the 76ers. In their last championship run, they always had a great defensive big in the lineup with Anthony Davis, like a Dwight Howard or JaVale McGee, to guard the opposing team's best big, while Anthony Davis goes for 30 and 15 on the other end. As for the Clippers, I have absolutely no faith in them and believe that the combination of Harden and the other superstars will run the team to the ground, just like Harden did with every other team. The Suns put all their chips on 3 players who can't stay healthy, and even then, outside of those players, there's nobody else on that team. And the Warriors, although they have an MVP candidate in Stephen Curry, the rest of the team has been severely underperforming, so their chance is highly unlikely. With all that being said, I believe the Celtics pull off an upset of the Nuggets in the finals and win their first championship since 2008. I understand there are many teams in this league, but these are the most complete teams who I believe can win a championship in the end. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later.